Hi guys, it's been a long time I haven't done a live videos. How are you guys doing? Sunday evening, just relaxing in the park, getting some fresh air and just meditating. How are you guys doing this evening? Hope you all are well. Hope your week has been awesome. You've had a fantastic week, not working too hard. Hope you find some time to relax and just to enjoy the finer things in life, like going for a walk, relaxing, putting your feet up, getting a massage, doing something nice for you, something that makes you happy. So come and chill with me. Let's start. So I came on here and I just want to encourage you all that whenever you're going through, no matter how difficult things may seem, there's hope. You don't need to give up. You just have to continue to push through, continue to remain strong, continue to remain steadfast, because God is our strength. As we read in 2 Samuel 22, God is our strength, He's our shield, and He's our fortress. And in times like these, we just have to stay connected to Him. We just have to have our own personal relationship with Him. We have to get to that place where we're seeking Him earnestly and we just having more time in His presence so that He can, work through us. He can make every crooked path straight, and anything in our lives that needs mending, He can fix it. And how do you do that? You just have to make more time for Him. That's one of the things I've promised myself, that I'm going to make more time for God's business. We're always so busy going around dealing with life's affairs that sometimes we do forget, and sometimes we don't take time out to spend in His presence. So that's one of the things I'm working on for this month of September, to find more time. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? The month of September, I made a promise to myself that I'm going to try to spend more time in the presence of God, try to spend more time reading the Bible, more time. Thank you for Yes, I said I'm going to spend more time in His presence, spend more time reading the Bible, spend more time, fasting, more time connecting with Him, just having a relationship with Him, a bit more intimate relationship with Him. Because in times like these, we all see how the world is at the moment. So many things are going on, but it's not for us to get anxious or to be fearful. When we trust in God, we know that there's refuge and there's strength in Him. And that's where we're going to get our strength from. And in times like these, when things are hard and sometimes we feel hopeless, sometimes we don't know how we're going to get through to tomorrow. And I've been at that place where you don't know how tomorrow is going to be, what you're going to do to get through the day. But just hold on to Jesus. That's all I can say. Just hold on to Him. Continue to pray and continue to put everything before Him in prayer. I have seen, how He has worked things out in my life and the people around me. I have seen He's like a last minute God. Sometimes you feel like all hope is lost and you feel that nothing is going to work, and at the last minute He will send you that help that you need. So it's just for us to persevere and just to stay strong and to be encouraged. It is difficult though when you're going through a situation, especially if you're going through an illness. You're sick or a loved one is sick, and you're going to the doctor and they're giving you like a really bad report, and they're not giving you any hope, and every time you go there's something wrong. But those are the times that you really and truly need to hold on to God and to hold Him at His word and to continue to be strong. Continue to push through, continue to be continuously seeking His face and just ask Him to work it out for you. And He always does. He always does. Sometimes it takes a long time, But he always come through, and he always comes through at the right time when we need it. So I'm just here to encourage everyone this afternoon. Continue to persevere. God didn't promise us that the road was going to be easy. He said that there will be trial and then there will be tribulation. But what he also said that he will deliver us from them all. So all we just need to be is just continue to hold that faith and to trust him. Remember, without faith, it is impossible to please him. We have to have the faith and believe that thing is already done. Like a couple of days ago, there was a lady in my prayer group that wasn't feeling well. She was so down in the spirit. She was having severe headaches, and like she couldn't open her eyes. It was making her feel really dizzy and downcast, and she felt hopeless. And I was just encouraging her, and I'm saying, children of God, we can't be hopeless. We have to have hope in God, because our hope is in him. And if you're fainting at this minute when you're just having a simple headache, I said, what if you had a diagnosis of cancer? How would you cope? What if you went to the doctor and they gave you a bad report that you had something terrible wrong with you? How would you manage? I said, you cannot faint in the day of when the tests come. You have to continue to push through. A headache is a simple thing, and don't you think that God can mend a headache? Don't you think that God can heal a simple headache? Yes, he can. So it was all about getting her to look at life from a different perspective and encourage her to have that faith and believe that God can heal that headache. Because if we can't believe that God can heal a simple headache, how are we going to trust him with the cancer or the heart problem or the kidney problem? How are we going to have that faith when those days come? So I'm just here to encourage you all, just continue to remain steadfast, continue to put your trust in God, continue to hold on to him, even when it seems like there's no hope. And even when it seems like there's no help coming for you, that's the time that you really and truly need to hang on to him and continue to push through. I know some of us, sometimes we get very weary. I have been at that place where you get weary because you're going through a situation, you're trusting God for something. You'll be trusting God for a relationship, a marriage. You want to get married. You're trusting him for a child. You're trusting him for healing. You're trusting him for a new job or business. And it can be frustrating, especially when you know that you're doing everything in your power to make that thing work and nothing is working. It can, you can become a bit lonesome. You can become depressed and feel that God is not working in your situation. But I'm just here to encourage you just to continue to trust him and continue to lean on him. He's a last minute God. His ways are higher than us, and the way he does things is not how we do them. I've seen situations where I expect the result to go one way, and then God just come in and completely blow my mind and do it in another way. And then I'm thinking, but God, this is the best way, because the way that I intended to do it, obviously it wasn't the right way to do the thing. But God come and he does it his own way. So that's why we need to continue to trust him. And the thing is, when we're giving God our problems or a situation or a challenge, we can't be trying to fix things on our own. When you surrender everything to God, it means giving everything to him completely. Then you're going to trust him. That's where the faith comes in now. To trust and believe that he will take care of that need, for you, that he will do that thing for you. Hi, Tracy. Hello. That he will take care of that need that you have. That's the faith. That's what it takes to have faith. And that is the hard part, because some of us, we're controlling, and we want to do everything for ourselves. But sometimes we just have to let go and let God do it for us. That's how the faith works. Let go and let God. And that's the hard part. That's the part that some of us, we struggle with. And I have been there, where we want to have that control because we're scared that things are going to go wrong, and we're scared to take the break off because, mighty God, what's going to happen if I am not holding on to this thing? But as I said, I'm here to encourage you. Don't get downcast this afternoon. Lift yourself up. And one of the things I've found as well, the Bible is a powerful source it's a tower of strength. And sometimes when we're feeling a certain way, trust me, sometimes you open the Bible and you'll find a scripture that meditate and speak to your heart and speak to that situation. And it really encourages you and it lifts you up. It gives you that little push that you need sometimes to get out of bed and go out and do that thing. So don't get weary, don't get frustrated, even though it may be tempting. Just continue to hold on to God. Continue to trust him, continue to hold that faith and believe that he can work things out for you. So that's what I'm here to do. Is a short video. I'm sitting in the park just relaxing, It's been a long week, and sometimes this is where I come to just clear my head and just connect, and just to connect with God and talk to Him, walk and talk with Him. We have lots of like nice little nature reserve and stuff like that. You can walk and be alone with God, and that's what I'm doing this evening. And I just want to share that moment with you to encourage somebody this afternoon, whatever it is that you're going through. God is still in the miracle working business. God is still out there working miracle, and He's still there. All we need to do is to pray and seek Him. Seek His face, and He will work that thing out for you. So God bless you all. Hope you continue to have a wonderful Sunday evening. Until next time, be blessed. God bless you. Thank you.